Optimus Prime here. Back with TFYTC homework number 2. This is a response to SMS number 1's YouTube video on what makes a good YouTuber, a TF YouTuber. And I believe he's going to be strictly reviewer style. None of the stop motion ones, which are great. Those are awesome. But those are probably for another video that I might do on my own. I don't know. But it is a Saturday, and I have my cup of coffee. It's really hot. I'll set it down there for now. Now, what makes a good TF YouTuber to me? Well, to me, there are criteria. One, you have to be passionate about what you're doing. You have to be passionate about filming. You have to be passionate about Transformers. You have to be passionate to do the best job that you can do. Number 2, you also have to be engaged in the community. And this is something that I've found myself struggling with. Because in the past, I've just been like, oh, brilliant, I'll do a video, you know, on such and such, blah, blah, blah. And I'll get up there, and people watch it, they watch it. If they don't, they don't. But more recently, I found myself wanting to be a part of a YouTube community, the TFYTC, or, you know, Facebook groups, of just seeing the amount of people that enjoy the same things I do, enjoy plastic toys that are made for children, having that common thread with other people across the world in some cases. And it's just, if you don't engage with the community is not going to engage with you. I got that off of Besto Yeti. I always forget how to say his name. But, so, like I said, passion, engaging with the community, and engaging with your subscribers, I think is another big thing. Because if you do like what I did and just put up YouTube videos and go, wow, brilliant, people will watch them or they won't, and then people leave comments and they're like, hey, you know, the gun on Hardhead actually slides over, genius. Brilliant. You know, great, thanks for letting me know. You know, and not saying anything to that person kind of makes them feel not necessarily like unimportant, but it makes them feel like you're just like, yeah, whatever, you know, unimportant, and I don't know, there's a word I'm looking for, but I can't find it. Hot coffee. Also, you also have to be entertaining. Because let's face it, nowadays anybody can pick up a webcam and make a Transformers review if they want to. You know, you have to have something that's you, and you have to have something that's entertaining. In order to be, whether it's facey-face videos or whether it's behind-the-camera videos, you need to have something that's unique to you. Just something that you do, and you know, what's your voice in the community. A lot of people, they'll do the hands behind the camera mode because, you know, they're like, oh, it's anonymous. But I think that face videos, like this one, like the way that I do my videos, are not necessarily better, but they're more personal. Because you have a person who's sitting here talking to you instead of hands talking to you. And it's much more expressive, I think, in terms of, you can see the person's face and just how much joy this toy brings to them. Or dislike in some cases. But that's another thing, is you have to be entertaining. And I've said this before. Because I find that if you're entertaining, people will tend to overlook, your videos not being in glorious, high definition, 3D. We'll pick on Simon. We'll pick on Silverbolt for just a minute, because I really enjoy his videos. Are they the best quality? They haven't been. No. But is it entertaining? Oh yeah. He is really good. He gives you details about the character. He doesn't just go, this is Optimus Prime from Generation 1. No, no, no. He goes, you know, Optimus Prime first appeared in the More Than Meets the Eye Part 1, Leader of the Autobots, you know, whatever. He gives you sort of a backstory on the toy. And the toy is kind of secondary, which I find a lot of people do. The toy and the character is secondary. A lot of reviewers don't do, you know, the bio and then the toy, which I really enjoy, and that's something that I always want to know more about the toys. I always want to know more about, you know, Generation 1, the Target Masters, the Headmasters. I always want to know more about the comics, because I never got into the comics. You know, I always want to know more, and that's very entertaining. Thu's videos are quick, they're jump cuts, they're rhyming, they're making words up, you know, knockoff beatdowns. I mean, you know, do we have to say any more? His videos are extremely entertaining. Bisto Yeti is another great one. Smozzy is kind of all over the place, and his joy for the medium just shines through. And again, it all comes back to passion. These guys all have a passion for these toys, and it's clear and evident in their videos. Videos, that was weird. I said videos weird. But another thing that we have to keep in mind with TF YouTubers, what makes good ones and what makes crap ones, is not necessarily, like I said, the quality of their videos, but their passion for it. And also, I know I'm repeating myself here, but there's a point I'm trying to nail down in my head, and my brain's just kind of running around in circles until I get to it. But it's not that this is necessarily a day job. You know, this isn't what we do for a living. Although that would be amazing. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? Although that can be the case sometimes. But I find a lot of the reviewers that do this for a living become stale, and they lose their passion because it's their job. Now, I don't know how clear that is to some people, or how I don't know if that happens to everybody, but it seems to be the case with people that I've seen. They tend to fall into a formula, and you got to keep it kind of fresh. So I think if this is a hobby rather than a job, it keeps the passion sort of more alive. It keeps it more, this is what I do for fun, and I want to show you guys how much fun I'm having with this toy, or with the medium that I am sort of choosing to display it on. You know, whether it's Transformers, or whether it's Power Rangers, or Thomas the Tank Engine, or whatever. So I think that, again, it's, in the end, if you have a passion for what you do, if you have a passion for Hot Toys, if you have a passion for Transformers, if you have a passion for old movies, that's gonna show through in the work that you put out on YouTube. And I think that if you truly have a deep passion for it, and really, really love what you do for the sake of the thing, not because it's what we do. No, if you love what you love because you love it, and not because you're told to like it, you're going to have a bigger passion for it. You're going to have a bigger drive to produce the best quality you can. You're going to try to make it entertaining because you're extremely passionate about such and such. You know, whether it's a common idea or not, you know, it gets it out there and gets it on the internet for all time. So that's fun. But the thing, I'm going in circles here, so I'm probably going to end here pretty quick. But passion, engaging with the community, has to be entertaining. Because I've seen a lot of people, and some of my older videos are like this, where it's just dry, it's just blah. They'll go, who do I have close by? Okay, I'll do you. You know, this is Metalbeard from, he is from the Lego Movie. He has a total of 37 parts, his arms, and that's so dull! You know, if you can find something, again, you need to have a passion, you need to have something that makes it your own, and, you know, you need not to do it just because it's the hip thing to do. Because, like I said, anyone with a phone has a camera nowadays. And everybody is sort of making videos. But the people that have a passion for it, it really shines through that they love what they do. And this sort of flows in with last week's homework. Why we collect is because we have a passion for it. Because we love this sci-fi movie where giant robots turn into cars and everyday items. And I think not only does that show through in our videos, it shows through our communities, it shows through our putting up with Michael Bay, for example. Let's just leave it at that. By the way, I will go see the new Transformers movie, just saying. But passion, entertaining, engaging with the community, and also not being a jerk about everything. You gotta kind of look at it and go, you know, I review toys. I review Transformers. Online. I'm a nerd. And these other people that are commenting on your videos, who are liking your statuses on Facebook, who are following you, who are subscribing to your channel, they're also nerds. They're also geeks. They also have a passion. So if you're a jerk to them about this thing that you love and they love, it's not really showing your passion for it. Because it's saying basically, I can have an opinion and you can't. It's like, no, don't be a jerk about it. Don't be a jerk. Don't be a jerk. Anyway, I think that's about everything I wanted to say. This has been Optimus Prime with a cup of coffee. Saying, hope you guys have a good day, good night, whenever you're watching this. Take care, guys.